my wonderful YouTube family. Today, I want to talk about something we all need, but often overlook: resilience. That's right, resilience is like a muscle. The more you work on it, the stronger it gets. And trust me, life is like a gym that never closes. Sometimes it throws 5-pound weights at you. Other times it drops a whole treadmill on your toe. But before we dive deep, let me ask you this. Have you ever tried to blow up a balloon? And just when it's almost full, it pops in your face? Life is kind of like that balloon. It keeps inflating with challenges until you feel you're about to burst. But here's the kicker. Resilience isn't about avoiding the pop. It's about learning how to handle it when it happens. Let's get into how you can build resilience and face tough times with strength, humor, and wisdom. First things first, tough times are a part of life. Let's face it, nobody's life is a perfectly curated Instagram feed. Even the happiest people you know have had their share of tears and tantrums. Think of life as a seesaw. Sometimes you're up, and sometimes you're down. But resilience is what keeps you from getting stuck at the bottom. Here's a fun fact. Even diamonds are formed under pressure. That's right. The shiny rock on someone's finger started as a lump of carbon buried deep in the earth. If pressure can turn coal into diamonds, imagine what it can do for you if you let it. Tough times often come unannounced, like an uninvited guest who overstays their welcome. Maybe it's a failed exam, a job loss, or a breakup. These situations test us. And while it's tempting to throw a pity party, remember that resilience starts with acceptance. Accept that challenges are part of life, and you'll be better equipped to deal with them. When tough times hit, our natural reaction is to say, "Why me?" But the better question is, what can I learn from this? Changing your perspective doesn't mean ignoring the pain. It means choosing to see challenges as opportunities for growth. Imagine you're stuck in traffic. Instead of honking and yelling, which, let's be honest, won't make the cars move faster, you could use that time to listen to a podcast, call a friend, or even practice some deep breathing. Tough situations often hold hidden opportunities. You just have to look for them. Here's an example. J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, was rejected by 12 publishers before her book was accepted. 12. Can you imagine if she'd given up after the first, second, or even 10th rejection? We wouldn't have Hogwarts, and you wouldn't have those magical marathon movie nights. Resilience starts with how you choose to view your circumstances. It's also helpful to reframe your setbacks as temporary. Instead of thinking, "This is the end," tell yourself, "This is just a rough patch." By shifting your mindset, you empower yourself to see light at the end of the tunnel. If you're trying to get through tough times alone, let me tell you this, even superheroes have sidekicks. Batman had Robin, and even Superman needed the Justice League. So why should you go solo? Building resilience means leaning on the people who love and support you. Your friends, family, mentors, or even a good therapist can be your lifeline. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. It shows you're smart enough to know you can't do it all by yourself. But here's a pro tip. Make sure your support system includes people who uplift you, not those who bring you down. If your friends make you feel like a soggy French fry, it's time to find new friends. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, even when you don't believe in yourself. Your support system doesn't have to be large. Sometimes one loyal friend is worth more than 100 acquaintances. Be honest with the people in your life about what you're going through. You'll be surprised how many are willing to help when you let them in. Resilience isn't just about mental strength. Your body plays a huge role too. Have you ever tried to solve a big problem on an empty stomach? It's impossible. Your brain's like, feed me first, then we'll talk. Getting enough sleep, eating healthy, and exercising regularly can do wonders for your resilience. And let's not forget about mental health. Meditation, journaling, or even just taking a walk in nature can help you clear your mind and recharge your spirit. Oh, and speaking of exercise, let me share a little story. I once decided to try yoga because I heard it's great for stress relief. Turns out I'm as flexible as a wooden plank. But you know what? I stuck with it, and over time I got better. Building resilience is like yoga. It's uncomfortable at first, but the more you practice, the stronger and more flexible you become. Mental health is equally important. Take time to unplug from the chaos of daily life. Limit your screen time, especially on social media, where comparison often robs us of joy. Focus on gratitude by writing down 3 things you're thankful for each day. These small practices can have a big impact on your resilience. Here's a secret weapon for building resilience: laughter. They say laughter is the best medicine, and I couldn't agree more. Even in the darkest times, finding something to laugh about can be incredibly healing. For example, I once spilled coffee on my laptop while trying to work on an important project. At first, I panicked. But then I looked at the keyboard and saw the letters swimming like little alphabet soup. I couldn't help but laugh. Did it fix my laptop? No. But it fixed my mood, and that gave me the energy to figure out a solution. So next time life throws a pie in your face, don't cry, grab a fork and eat it. Laughter doesn't just lighten your mood. It also strengthens your immune system and reduces stress hormones. Watch a funny movie, read a comic, or share a joke with a friend. Humor can turn even the toughest days into bearable ones. When you're going through tough times, the big picture can feel overwhelming. That's why it's important to break it down into smaller, manageable pieces. Set one small goal at a time and celebrate each win, no matter how tiny it seems. For instance, if you're trying to rebuild your life after a setback, start with something simple like organizing your desk or making your bed. Small accomplishments create momentum, and momentum creates resilience. It's like climbing a mountain. If you focus only on the summit, you might feel discouraged. But if you take it step by step, celebrating each milestone along the way, you'll eventually reach the top. Lastly, resilience is about perseverance. It's about putting one foot in front of the other, even when you're not sure where the road leads. Remember, tough times don't last, but tough people do. Think about the story of Thomas Edison. He failed over 1,000 times before he finally invented the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he said, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps." Now that's resilience. Progress isn't always linear. There will be setbacks, and that's okay. The key is to keep moving forward, no matter how small the steps. Even crawling is progress. Sometimes building resilience means letting go of what's holding you back. Whether it's regret, anger, or toxic relationships, letting go creates space for new opportunities. It's like cleaning out your closet. You have to get rid of the old stuff to make room for the new. Forgiveness is a powerful tool here. Forgive yourself for past mistakes and forgive others who've hurt you. It's not about condoning bad behavior. It's about freeing yourself from the weight of resentment. Tough times are like storms. They're loud, messy, and sometimes scary, but they don't last forever. And just like every storm leaves behind a rainbow, every challenge leaves you stronger and wiser. So the next time life gets tough, remember, you are more resilient than you think. Take a deep breath, change your perspective, lean on your support system, take care of yourself, laugh a little, set small goals, and keep moving forward. You've got this. And if all else fails, just remember this. Somewhere out there, someone is trying to fold a fitted sheet. If they can keep going, so can you. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more motivational content. Let's keep building resilience together. Until next time, stay strong and stay inspired.